Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fast Guard News. I'm Dwight Gibson,
I'm Roderick Payne.
and today we'd like to speak with you about, well, security at your HOA or your condo building or any type of community security where there's, I guess, like a lobby that leads to elevators or like a main area or main entrance where security is required or you should have security. If you do have security, you should have specific post orders. And if you as the client can't provide those post orders, the security guard company should provide those post orders. And part of those post orders should be to challenge
Any and everyone.
and not challenge in a aggressive manner, but challenge in a customer service friendly type manner to see why an individual
entering.
is entering. So take a look at this video that happened in Miami, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
The surveillance footage, obtained exclusively by 7 News, is considered crucial evidence to a chilling crime.
That struggle spilling out of these doors. The reason? Police say a woman was just raped.
55 Northeast 5th Street, August 26th. The security cameras capture a man coming in, walking straight past security, headed for the elevator. 35 stories up is where he went. He wanders the hallway, and moments later, he'd enter the apartment of a 20-year-old woman.
She realizes that the suspect was in her kitchen. So she confronts him, asking him in Spanish, "What are you doing here?" She had the top of a broken bottle and told her to go to the room.
The victim stated that the defendant took his right hand and ran his thumb from left to right across his neck area with the top of the broken glass bottle in hand.
Saying like, "I'm gonna kill you."
She was raped twice, according to police, and some 20 minutes later, there he is in the lobby, leaving until he's met by that couple. They are the victim's roommate and that roommate's boyfriend. They just were called by the victim and told of the attack upstairs. They happened to be entering the lobby when they encountered the man just described to them on the phone. They grabbed and held him. He was even hit by the roommate with her phone, but he broke loose and wasn't arrested until 4 months later. Police say Deontay Blackman's a repeat offender.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm ready to get this over with. Tell my side of the story.
That was 2021, after Blackman was arrested for a similar crime at the Lux Brickell Flatiron building. But the woman whose home he entered screamed and sent him running.
Oh my goodness.
I live right here, so this could happen to me.
He was caught in 21, convicted of assault, but later back out on the street to allegedly strike again.
So what is your take? What's the first thing that sticks out to you?
Well, I'm going to label this video Charleston White. I'm going to put his name in there somewhere because he made a statement after this guy, what's his name? Julio,
okay.
He passed away. And he made comments about the hotel he was staying in. He said that when you start making money, you're supposed to stay in like luxury brand hotels, not because the rooms are so nice, but because they have that extra layer of security. Like they have valet, which, Holiday Inns and a lot of smaller brands that are on the side of the highway don't. He said that they have to go through a layer of people that valet. The car's just not readily accessible. When they come in, they're going to be greeted by somebody. They're not just going to be allowed to walk on the property. And that's essentially what you're paying for. Like when you stay in a location like a condo, think in one condo, I think the condo that we used to live in, it had about 1,000 doors on it. So think that's 1,000 people that come in and out of that door for whatever reason. Also 1,000 individuals that could have a crazy ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, people that want to rob them, issues with somebody where they're going to come try to find them. And I think there's an expectation of privacy when you stay in a condo, especially if it's supposed to be high end. You want somebody to kind of stop. It isn't the projects, right? You're coming in, you're going to be checked by somebody. And I think in this particular video, the guy walked in, the security guard looks like he was kind of preoccupied doing something, so I'm not going to roll him all the way under the bus, but part of your job is security is that they have that front desk there for a reason because you have to walk by the front desk to get to the elevators. a person walked completely by him, act like he was on the phone, and got past him, and wasn't challenged. That's mistake one by the security guard. And regardless of what's going on, if people are up there causing some type of confusion, or they got you caught up in something to where you can't pay full attention, then you need to slow everybody. Hey, excuse me, sir, ma'am, could you please wait here? I have to check everybody in coming into the building. And apparently that wasn't done. The individual made their way up to whatever floor. I think it was 35th floor. So he went way up. It wasn't one of those like access control buildings where you have to tap the key to get up. But he went way up. He walked around for a few minutes in the hallway, which, the security usually at the front desk is accompanied by security that's going to be watching the cameras. Nobody caught it. He made his way into an apartment. He ended up raping a young girl. I think she was 20 years old, twice in a 20-minute period. Comes downstairs. The young girl calls her friends, probably called 911 too. And the friends see him coming out, match the description. They try to grab him. They even try to hit him in the head with a cell phone. But it was a girl and another guy. And the guy ran away. He just got arrested recently, like the last couple days.
Yeah, it's a repeat offender, right?
Yeah, it's 4 months passed by. So you look at situations like that, and it's like, I'm pretty sure that condo that they were in, if they had insurance, they're probably paying either a hefty HOA or they're paying a hefty price to be in that rental community. And the guard just didn't do their job. So that's on the guard and the guard company. But on the next point, which is the people that don't have security guards at their locations, what are you risking? When you put people in your location, when I stayed in the apartment, I was a police officer. So I had guns in the apartment. I had all kinds of stuff. And you think about what can be in all of these apartments. It could be somebody doing something crazy and they're making a bomb. You don't know. So I think that in an apartment building, you need to have somebody that's paying attention, accompanied with cameras, because the technology is one thing. Some people they got the things that the buzzer system, like at your location, where they have to get into your HOA, you got to put your name in, that's one thing. But your location is also accompanied with a security guard. Why? Because it's needed. The gate alone, sometimes the gates break and they got to be held open or whatever the case is, because people got to enter and exit. And now you got just a free-flowing community of people coming in and out with no checks or balances.
So I'm sure someone's getting sued in this scenario. Who should be getting sued in this scenario?
Well, from my suggestion, the condo association, because maybe that wasn't in the SOPs. Whatever property management company is running that. Could mistakes happen? Yeah, they could. But the security guard company, that's what you're there for. Your real only job is to provide hospitality-style customer service, but you need to be keeping eyes and ears open. There's a reason they got you there. It's exactly for this. So 100% the security guard company. What you have to be afraid of in this situation is the third one. As a security guard or the person holding that location, if your security company doesn't have the correct insurance, then you may get sued as an individual. The security company could divorce you. They could say, hey, this individual signed our post orders, and he or she knew verbatim what they were supposed to be doing at that location, and they failed. Negligence on them. So there's a plethora of people. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some type of settlement outside of court, undisclosed amount, because you can't take back the fact that the young lady got raped, and that changes her life. They probably going to have to pay for her somewhere else to stay, because I wouldn't stay in that building again. Right. And that could be like a lifetime deal. You got to pay for me to stay for life wherever I want to stay, because you made a huge mistake and allowed people to infiltrate our building without any type of checks. Wow. So.
Yes, it's a tough situation.
Better have deep pockets, bud. Yeah.
All right, well, condo associations, HOAs, residential communities, business condos. If you guys are looking for a security solution to help secure your facilities, give us a call. We'd love to speak to you, 844-25-GUARD, or you can reach us online at www.fastguardservice.com.